Barbara's story, from broken to beloved. When I first heard about Barbara, something about her story stopped me in my tracks. She wasn't just another rescue cat with behavioral issues. She was a soul deeply grieving, lost in a world she no longer recognized. Barbara had lived her whole life with her human dad, just the two of them. He was single, quiet, and devoted entirely to her. His co-workers told me he had her photos all over his office cubicle. They were inseparable. She was his family, his constant. Tragically, he passed away unexpectedly in their home. Barbara stayed beside him for about a week before anyone found them. She refused to leave his side. That detail still shatters me. When the family came to collect Barbara, they quickly realized they couldn't handle her. She was terrified, lashing out and impossible to touch. In her panic and grief, she became aggressive. But who could blame her? Her world had just collapsed. They surrendered her to a shelter. That should have been the beginning of her healing. Instead, the shelter marked her unadoptable. She was placed on the euthanasia list, scheduled to be put down because she was too difficult. A cat once filled with love and devotion had been written off as a lost cause. That's when Beth Stern stepped in. Beth heard about Barbara and refused to let her story end there. She pulled her into her foster program and gave her one last chance, a lifeline. That's when I saw Barbara's profile. There was something in her eyes, something raw and familiar. I applied to adopt her, even though I wasn't entirely sure I was ready. When the rescue group brought her to my home, Barbara immediately bolted into my bedroom closet. She crawled inside the floorboards and didn't come out. Not for me, not for anyone. For nearly a week, she hid there. She only emerged at night to eat or use the litter box. I didn't see her face for days. When she finally did come out, I hoped for some sign of connection, but instead I got fear. She hissed, swatted, and ran from me. She chased me out of my own room more than once. I had to wear knee-high boots around the house to protect my legs from sudden attacks. It was stressful. I cried more than once. I wondered if I was in over my head.
Come. Good girl. Good girl. No biting, no swatting. Okay, here you go.
But giving up wasn't an option, so I waited. I gave her space. I talked to her gently through the closet door. I didn't try to pet her or force affection. I let her heal on her terms. And slowly, something started to shift. One night around 3 a.m., I woke up to the softest purring in my ear. Barbara was lying beside me, inches from my face. She gently nudged her head into my chin, a tiny, quiet gesture that said, "I'm ready." From that moment on, our bond only grew. Barbara became almost overwhelmingly affectionate. She followed me everywhere, from room to room, from the kitchen to the bathroom. If I sat down, she was on my lap. If I picked up my phone, she'd push her head between me and the screen until I put it down. She wanted my full attention, and I gave it, gladly. Over time, she became more than just a pet. She became a partner in life, in healing, and in my rescue work. Together, we've helped rehome nearly 50 animals. She watches over every foster that comes through the door. She doesn't necessarily love them, but she understands their pain. She's been there. Barbara taught me something no person ever could. Love isn't about instant connection. It's about patience, space, and respect. So many people expect animals to love them right away, to cuddle, to play, to show affection. But animals, like humans, grieve. They process loss. They need time. And when they finally let you in, that trust, that love, it means everything. Barbara's still the same loyal spirit she was with her dad. She only bonds with one person. That's just her nature. I'm the only one who can touch her. She tolerates others now. Visitors, family. But I'm her person. I've come to cherish that role deeply. Sometimes I feel like she wants to physically fuse herself to me. To be so close, she'll never lose another loved one again. She's 11 now, a senior cat with softer energy and deeper eyes. I look at her and see a living, breathing testament to what love, time, and trust can rebuild. I truly can't remember what life was like before her. I don't want to. If Barbara's story touched you, please consider liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and sharing her journey. Every interaction helps us tell more stories like hers, stories of survival, second chances, and the unspoken bonds between humans and animals.